Hello, welcome to Morris Brown College. My name is Mrs. McKenzie. I'm in the Office of Admissions at Morris Brown College. Thank you for being here today. Just want to give a little bit of information about our location. We are located in Atlanta, Georgia, downtown Atlanta. Our campus is actually right across from the Mercedes-Benz Stadium where the Atlanta Falcons play. And our our address is 643 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. And if you need to reach us in the Office of Admissions, I will put our number in the chat box as well as my email information. I appreciate you being here today and thank you for your interest in Morris Brown College. What I'm going to do is share a presentation with you so that you will learn more about Morris Brown College and what we have to offer. So I will go ahead and begin sharing my screen with you in just a moment. Hold on. Okay, hope everyone can see my screen now. Morris Brown College was established in 1881 by the African Methodist Episcopal Church. We are the only institution in the state of Georgia that was founded by African Americans and owned and operated by African Americans. So we're the only institution in the state of Georgia to do that. We are named after Bishop Morris Brown. He was the second bishop, consecrated bishop in the African Methodist Episcopal Church, the church that we were established by, the AME Church. And Morris Brown College, we are known for having produced some of the brightest minds in the world. We're also very proud of the fact that at Morris Brown College, not only do we produce some of the top minds in the world, but we're very proud of the fact that we meet students where they are. So, there are students that may not otherwise have an opportunity to go to college. And we work with those students and we meet them where they are and we work with them to bring them up to their fullest potential. And so we're very proud of our faculty and staff and alumni and all of the other supporters that work in that effort to work with students. So let's talk about what we have to offer at Morris Brown College. Currently, we have 3 departments. We have a business department, and these are the programs that are offered in business. And these are the programs that you can receive a bachelor's degree. You can receive a bachelor of science in organizational management and leadership. You can receive a bachelor of science degree in global management and applied leadership with a concentration in esports. And we're very proud of the fact that one of our legacy programs will be returning in the fall of 2021, and that's our hospitality management program. Also this year, we rolled out some new certificate programs, business entrepreneurship, esports performance, and nonprofit management. So those are the programs that we currently offer. Now, we also have our music department. Our music department is chaired by Dr. Sharon J. Willis, and you can receive a degree, a bachelor's degree of arts in music, and the areas of focus or concentrations are vocal performance, church music, and music production in our music department. So we also have a psychology department at Morris Brown College, and it's a very solid program, and many of our students that come out of that program are able to go on and pursue higher degrees in the field of psychology. Psychology is one of the top 5 areas, career fields. It has been for the last nearly 10 years. And so we have students that are doing a lot of wonderful things in the psychology field from that program. So at Morris Brown College, just wanted to share some information with you with our student life, campus life. We have students that are involved in various clubs and organizations. We have the Student Government Association, we have the Royal Court, we have the HBCU Battle of the Brains team. Also, we have the Quiz Bowl team, and you will receive a well-rounded experience, overall college experience at Morris Brown College, because we involve our students in various activities, social, cultural events, but also too, Morris Brown College is steeped in service. That's one of our founding principles. And so we definitely instill community service at Morris Brown College. In fact, next Friday, which is Christmas Day, Miss Morris Brown and members of the Royal Court will be feeding the homeless, and they will also be feeding members of the frontline workers, such as police officers, firemen, nurses, people in the healthcare community. They will be feeding people from 12 to 2. And they will they will have everything set up, socially distanced with PPE, with the necessary mask and gloves, making sure that they feed people in need as well as our frontline workers. So we're very proud of that. So just wanted to share a little bit of information about our students. Also, we're very close. We're not far from the tourist attractions in the Atlanta area. We're located near the Coca-Cola Museum, the Georgia Aquarium, the College Hall of Fame football museum, and many other attractions, the Atlantic Station Shopping Center, as well as many other places and restaurants. So at Morris Brown College, I just want to give a little bit of background of where we are as an institution. We went through a financial crisis in 2003. And since that time, we have been building ourselves back up. And so we're very proud of where we are with our progress with that. And we're about to make history and do something that has never been done by a college before, because our financial crisis happened so long ago, 18 years ago. So we have been making sure that we continue to make strides and provide a great education for our students that attend. And our housing, we partnered up with a campus located right next to us, right next door, called ITC. And this is a photo of their dormitory, and this is where our students stay. Morris Brown College is located in the Atlanta University Center. The Atlanta University Center is one of the largest conglomerates of higher learning institutions in the world. All of our campuses are within walking distance of each other. So our students are able to walk over to other campuses, neighboring campuses, to visit their friends. Those neighboring campuses are Clark Atlanta University, Morehouse, an all-male college, Spelman, an all-female college, and ITC, which is a seminary school, as well as the Morehouse School of Medicine. So all of these campuses are right next to each other, within walking distance. And so we're very proud of our partnership with ITC as they provide housing for our students. Okay, and they're located right next door to our campus. Also, we have an arrangement with Clark Atlanta Dining Services. Our students are able to go to Clark Atlanta Dining Services to eat their meals. And again, for more information on any of this, feel free to call me, and I'll put my contact information in the chat box. Additionally, I wanted to share some historical facts and fun facts. So, fun fact, if you've ever seen the movie Drumline, it is a classic hit movie. It came out in 2002. That movie was filmed on our campus, as well as the other campuses in the Atlanta University Center, such as Clark and Morehouse. And the band that had the purple and white uniform on in the movie, those are well, they were our students, actual Morris Brown students at the time that the movie was filmed. So that's a fun fact. Also, some other movies have been filmed on our campus. Stomp the Yard, School Days was filmed all throughout the Atlanta University Center. A movie called Marshall that came out, and it's a biopic. And BET had a show one time called The Quad that was filmed on our campus. Other shows, TV shows as well. And some historical facts. W.E.B. Du Bois' office, his former office, is located in on our campus in a historical building, Fountain Hall. Also, our students were very proud of the fact that back in the day, our students were very engaged in the civil rights movement. And another historical fact is that our campus, our stadium, was actually used in the 1996 Olympics here in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, so our graduates of Morris Brown College, when you graduate from Morris Brown College, you are equipped to go out into the workforce or to go on and pursue a higher advanced degree. We work very closely with our students. Currently, because we're building ourselves back up, Morris Brown College offers a smaller enrollment. Our students benefit from that because they're able to get the one-on-one attention that they need from their teachers, and we provide a family environment, a nurturing environment, but we also make sure that we push you where we know you can go, so that when you graduate and earn your degree, you are prepared for whatever the world has to offer. And this is a photo here of some of our graduates. And in addition to graduating and becoming an alum of Morris Brown College, we instill reaching back and helping students as well as helping your school. So let's look at our tuition. At Morris Brown College, the tuition is $8,500 annually. That breaks down to $4,250 per semester. And we offer an internal Morris Brown financial aid. That is when you enroll as a full-time student, and that is a 50% grant. And when that grant is applied, that means that our students are only responsible for paying $2,125 for the whole semester. And then they would make a minimum of a $500 payment at registration. And we do offer academic scholarships. If when you graduate from high school, if you're a high school student, if your GPA on your final high school transcript is between a 3.0 and a 3.4 GPA, then you'll be eligible for an academic scholarship, and that covers the cost of your tuition. Also, I'd like to add too that our tuition is set up so that you can pay it on a payment plan. You do not have to pay the whole $2,125 all at one time. Now, the reason why we have this set up, and I want to kind of just explain, this ties into our financial crisis that we went through. Currently, we are building ourselves back up, and if you are a high school student, this information may change by the time you graduate, because we are looking to be able to be eligible to offer FAFSA. Right now, we're not eligible to offer FAFSA. That's because we're building ourselves back up and we're trying to work on regaining our accreditation. And so, and we're halfway there. We've made a major milestone in that. And so this is how we have everything set up internally. Now let's look at the admission requirements. To apply to Morris Brown College, you would visit our website at morrisbrown.edu. and you would go ahead and start the application process there. We require 2 letters of recommendation. You can get those letters from a teacher, a counselor, school administrator, coach. If you're a member of a club or organization, someone who's over that club or organization, a church member, or if you work a supervisor. And we accept both the SAT and ACT test scores. You do not have to take both, just one or the other. And here it shows that our SAT score requirement is 850, ACT a minimum of 17, and your final high school GPA must be a 2.0 or higher. And that concludes the presentation for our uh, our institution. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen here, and then I will go into the chat box and put in my contact information and check to see if there are any questions. But I really appreciate everyone's interest, and let me just type in my contact information. Okay, all right. So let's see here. I will go ahead and provide our website address, which is morrisbrown.edu, to apply. Okay, so that contact number is 404-458-6085, and my extension is 2011. Again, I'm Mrs. McKenzie in the Office of Admissions. I would love, love, love to talk to you if you have any questions, if you're not sure about something, if you want some additional information, I'll be glad to work with you one-on-one. As I mentioned, we're very family-oriented at Morris Brown College. We're located right in the heart of Atlanta. Our programs that we offer are business, psychology, and music. And as we continue to rebuild ourselves, we're looking forward to bringing back a lot of the academic programs that we used to have when we were thriving before our financial crisis. So if there's a program that you're interested in majoring in and you currently have not heard me mention that, please keep in mind that by the time you graduate from high school, if you're a high school student, or if you're looking to transfer, by the time you actually um, arrive, things are going to be constantly moving and growing in the life of Morris Brown College. So we would love to hear from you. And I'm going to go ahead now and put some additional information in the chat box for everyone to see. And give me just a moment here. Okay. Okay. And that pretty much concludes the presentation. And I will go ahead and just close out. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me, contact me. Email address is devon.mckenzie@morrisbrown.edu. Our website is morrisbrown.edu. Some notable graduates of Morris Brown College. We have comedian Samore. We also have some football players who are graduates of Morris Brown College, as well as Mr. Brennan, who was the first person. He played in the first in Super Bowl. So we're just very proud of the legacy, and so you can see notable graduates when you visit our website at morrisbrown.edu. Okay, and give me just a moment here. Let's see. Going to go ahead and share my screen. I do have a virtual video. It's pretty hard to show the virtual video with the Zoom. We tested it earlier and the video was a bit choppy. So I will be glad to send that video to you if you email me, devon.mckenzie@morrisbrown.edu. I'll be glad to send that video over to you. And I'm just going to pull up our school website and share that with you. It's taking a minute to come up here, but it's coming. Bear with me. Hmm, Okay. Video, the web address is now. Again, we would love to speak with you. I'm Mrs. McKenzie in the Office of Admissions. Feel free to contact me or email me. This is the holiday season, so this is now a good time for you to go ahead and just start looking at different considerations. And we would be glad to have Morris Brown be one of your top considerations. And also, Morris Brown College earlier this year it was rated number 6 among the top 10 rising HBCUs for 2020. And again, this goes back to our rebuilding ourselves. And here is our homepage. It has Rethink Morris Brown College. That's our hashtag by our president, Dr. Kevin James. And the hard reset is our other hashtag. So let's try to click that again. Okay, everything is okay. So we'll go ahead and take a look at here at some of our notable alumni. Also, another fun fact, the hip hop duo from the 90s, Outkast, has a song titled More. And every year at homecoming, when that song comes on, everyone jumps up. We have a great time with that. Okay, so it is loading. So give it another minute. And then after I show you that, that will conclude my presentation. And again, contact me at 404-458-6085, extension 2011.mckinsey at morrisbrown.edu. And Devon is spelled DEV as in Veronica, ONNE dot McKenzie, McKenzie at morrisbrown.edu. Okay, so let's see, it is still loading. I think it's another second or two. Appreciate everyone's patience. Fountain Hall, I mentioned earlier, is a historical building landmark, and it's registered as a national landmark for various reasons. There are a lot of historical events connected to the Fountain Hall. I mentioned earlier it is that W Fountain Hall, and also we have had other historical events. He first came out, and he was not well known. He gave his one of his first concerts where he performed in Fountain Hall, and also Morris Brown College used to make soap in Fountain Hall. We at one point we were the institution for the community, where students could, as small students, primary care students, primary school age students, I should say, as well as middle school students and high school students. Also, we have, they all were on our campus in the early 1900s, and so we provided um, that type of support for the community. Okay, so we have Dante Curry, who is a former NFL. We have, if you're here in the Atlanta area, uh, a talk radio show host, Mr. Derek Bozeman, who is also an activist in the Atlanta area. And we also have, let's scroll down here, Mr. Solomon Brannon, who played in the first NFL. We also have an actor who we recently lost a few months ago, Mr. Thomas Byrd. We also have activists. He was one of Martin Luther King's lieutenants, Mr. Hosea Williams. These are Mr. George Atkins, who is also a former NFL player. So these are just some photos of some of our notable alums. And I'm going to scroll down to the uh, current sheriff of the DeKalb County, which is right outside of the Atlanta area, Miss Melanie Maddox. And here are some other notable alums. And we have Miss Beverly Harvard, was the first African American female to become a police chief of a major metropolitan city in the South. So just thought I wanted to share that information with you all. I'm going to unshare my screen. Okay. So once again, I'm Mrs. McKenzie in the Office of Admissions at Morris Brown College. I appreciate you joining me today. I hope that everyone has a happy holiday. Please be safe out there. And I look forward to hearing from you. Again, my contact number 404-458-6085, extension 2011. If I miss your call, please leave me your name and number, and I'll be glad to call you and talk to you about your future here at Morris Brown College. Thank you and have a good day.